The moment I step into my mother's living room, my chest tightens like someone just grabbed my ribs and squeezed. The air smells like lemon cleaner and cold fireplace ash. Same as always. But something is wrong. I feel it before I see it. Then I see it. The family portrait above the mantel. Mark's stiff smile. My mother's careful posture. Derek's tilted head. And my spot? Empty. No. Not empty. Replaced. Derek is standing where I used to stand. His shoulder is angled the way mine was. His hand is on my mother's arm the way mine used to be. My breath snags. I hear my mother behind me. Her heels click lightly. She says, "Calm as a winter lake, you're early." I point at the frame. "When did you change it?" She lifts an eyebrow, like I am asking about the weather. "It has been that way for months." My voice cracks. "That's not true." Mark steps out from the hallway. His tie is loose and he avoids my eyes. It seemed better this way. For everyone. For everyone except me. Derek appears at the top of the stairs. He leans on the railing, expression blank. "You're making this bigger than it is." I feel heat rise up my neck. I'm not in the damn picture. My mother folds her arms. "You left the family first. We adjusted." The words hit like a punch. I swallow hard, but the room feels too small and too bright. Every breath tastes like betrayal. I push past them and head for the door. My mother calls my name, but I refuse to turn around. My hand shakes on the doorknob. Cold air hits me as I step outside. Rain taps against the driveway. The sky is grey, low, heavy. And at the curb, under a street lamp, a girl in a red raincoat is standing completely still, holding up her phone. Filming me. Her hood hides most of her face, but her smile is soft and unsettling, like she knows something I do not. I walk toward her. "Do I know you?" She lowers the phone. Raindrops bead on the red fabric. "You found out." My stomach drops. "Found out what?" She tilts her head. Her voice is almost a whisper. "How far they went to replace you." A shiver runs through me. "Why are you filming me?" She steps back. "Because someone has to keep the truth alive." Before I can ask anything else, she turns and walks into the rain. Her coat becomes a red blur, then vanishes behind the corner of the street. I stand there breathing hard, rain soaking into my shirt. My heart will not slow down. My family erased me. A stranger knows why. None of it makes sense. By the time I get back to my apartment, the storm outside has turned violent. Thunder cracks and the windows rattle. I toss my wet jacket aside and pull out my phone. And stop. My phone explodes with notifications. Mentions. Tags. Comments. My name everywhere. A video on my old TikTok account. An account I have not touched in years. I tap it. The screen shows me standing in my mother's house. Screaming. Throwing things. Shouting curses I never said. My eyes look wild. My voice is unhinged. I stumble back from the screen. What is this? I never did any of this. Within minutes, the view count jumps. 10,000. 30,000. 60,000. Then 100,000. My pulse roars in my ears. Someone is rewriting my life again. And they are doing it where the whole world can watch. I spot her before she notices me. She is leaning against the brick wall outside my workplace, red coat dripping with morning rain. Same phone. Same calm stare. I walk straight toward her. My voice comes out sharp. "Why are you following me?" She lifts her gaze without flinching. "I knew you would come. You filmed me yesterday. You acted like you knew something." I did. Her certainty pricks at my nerves. "Who are you?" She steps closer. I catch the scent of rain on her hair. "Marin. And you are in danger." I laugh once, bitter and shaky. "From a family photo." "No. From whoever is using your face." My chest tightens. "You saw the video." "I saw all of them. They surface at the exact moment you get close to the truth. That is not random." I pause. Her eyes stay locked on mine. There is something steady in them. Something that makes me uncomfortable. I say quietly, "How do you know anything about my family?" She hesitates. Her jaw tenses. "Because I have been watching them for months." My pulse spikes. "Why?" "Because the moment you left home 2 years ago, someone started rewriting your life. Someone with access. Someone who wanted you erased." A cold weight settles in my stomach. "You need to tell me everything." She glances around. "Not here." People stare. She is right. I can feel eyes on us through the glass windows. My co-workers whispering. My manager pretending not to watch. I follow her to a nearby alley where the sound of traffic fades. Rainwater drips from a fire escape. My breath fogs in the cold. She pulls up a file on her phone. "These are timestamps of your deepfake videos. Every upload lines up with moments you confront your family." I scan the screen. My name. My face. Dates. Times. I shake my head. I was with you when this one posted. I know. She steps closer. Her voice drops. Which means someone wants you to panic. Someone wants you to run. Her hand brushes mine as she hands me the phone. The touch is small but electric. It sends a shiver up my arm. I force myself to focus. Why help me? She looks away. Because no one helped me when it happened to me. My breath catches. Someone erased you too. Yes. But they failed. I learned how to fight it. And now I want you to fight. Before I can respond, my phone buzzes violently in my pocket. Notification after notification lights up. Marin nods. Check it. I open the first message. It is a video. Me again. Me smashing Mark's car with a crowbar. My face twisted with rage. My voice screaming words I would never say. My jacket. My hair. My movements. Except I was standing with Marin in front of a coffee shop at that exact time. I grip my phone so tight it hurts. This is impossible. They used my clothes. My voice. They used your life. Her tone is soft but filled with urgency. This is coordinated. Someone with access to your past. Someone who knows the gaps in your memory. I swallow hard. How do I stop it? She steps into my space, her voice barely above a whisper. You do not stop it alone. The streetlight flickers above us. Her eyes catch the light. Something fierce lives there. Then she leans in, her breath warm against my ear. They replaced you once. And they are doing it again online. Marin slams her laptop on my kitchen table. The sound echoes through the small room. My pulse jumps. She says, you need to see this. The screen glows with rows of video thumbnails. Every one of them shows my face twisted into something violent. Something hateful. I stare at them. My throat feels tight. How many are there? 43. All edited. All designed to make you look dangerous. I reach toward the screen, then pull my hand back like it might burn me. Who would make this? Someone who has studied you for years. Her voice softens. Someone who wants people to fear you. A shaky breath escapes me. I feel my chest closing in. I need answers. My mother has to know something. Marin hesitates. You sure you want to go alone? I have to. I grab my jacket. She is the only one who might tell me the truth. The drive to my mother's house feels shorter than usual. My fingers tap the steering wheel the whole way. When I step inside, she is sitting at the dining table with a cup of tea. The steam rises slowly. She does not look surprised. Her eyes meet mine. You look tired. I take a seat across from her. Tell me what happened 2 years ago. She sets her cup down. I told you before. You needed space. That is not an answer. Her jaw trembles. She folds her hands together. Mark thought distance was best. For your safety. From what? My voice cracks. From me. She does not speak. The silence stretches. I feel my heart pounding in my ears. She whispers, you were not yourself that night. What night? Her eyes close briefly like she is bracing for impact. I cannot say it. It is too painful. I lean forward. Mom, someone is destroying my life. I need to know what I forgot. Tears collect in her eyes. Her voice breaks. I am scared if you remember, everything will fall apart again. My stomach twists. Again. She stands and moves toward the hallway. Please leave it alone, Evan. Hearing my name tremble in her mouth sends a chill through me. She is hiding something heavy. Something that terrifies her. I drive back to my apartment, my mind spinning. Marin is waiting outside my door with her laptop clutched to her chest. She asks, what did she say? Nothing useful. My voice is hoarse. She kept acting like I am dangerous. Marin touches my arm gently. You are not. Her touch steadies me. I breathe in carefully. She leads me inside and opens her laptop again. I dug deeper while you were gone. I accessed your family's cloud account. I freeze. How did you do that? I guessed the password. Your mother uses birthdays. She scrolls quickly. There is a restricted folder I cannot open. The folder title appears in bold letters. Evan_replacement_files. My blood goes cold. Replacement. They used that word. Marin nods. This is not random. Someone planned this for a long time. I run a hand through my hair. Open it. She tries. The screen flickers. A login prompt appears. She types. The cursor spins. Then a sharp beep cuts through the room. Red text flashes on the screen. Access denied. Logged in user, Derek. My breath lodges in my throat. My own brother is inside the folder right now. I slammed the cafe door shut behind me. Derek was already there, sitting in the far corner. His knee bounced fast, like he was fighting the urge to run. I walked toward him. He did not look up. Derek. Look at me. He exhaled hard and finally raised his eyes. They were tired. Guilty. Defensive. Let's just get this over with, he said. My chest tightened. You agreed to meet. That means you want to talk. No. He shook his head. It means this is for the best. For the best for who? You. Or me? He winced. Don't turn this into a fight. It already is a fight, I said. Someone edited those videos. Someone made it look like I was ruining my own life. And you keep dodging. His fingers twitched on the table. I told you. I manage the family's online stuff. I check the accounts. I handle the uploads. But I didn't edit anything. You expect me to believe that? He looked away. Believe what you want. I leaned closer. Then tell me why you sounded scared on the phone. He paused for too long. The air between us seemed to shrink. You weren't supposed to come back yet, he muttered. My pulse stopped. What did you say? He blinked fast. Nothing. Forget it. No. Say it again. I said forget it. I heard a faint click under the table. Marin's phone. She was recording from her seat 3 tables behind us. We planned it. We needed proof. I pushed again. Derek, what are you hiding? He rubbed his forehead with both hands. You act like I control everything. Like I want this. I don't. None of this was supposed to get this far. Get how far? He shut down instantly. Shoulders stiff. Eyes cold. Stop asking. The tension shifted. He scanned the room. His gaze caught on Marin. His expression changed. You're recording me, he said. His voice cut through the entire cafe. Marin froze. I stood up fast. Derek, wait. He shoved his chair back. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't come alone. He brushed past me. I grabbed his arm. Derek, please. Tell me who is behind this. He pulled free like my touch burned him. If you keep digging, you won't like what you find. Then he walked out. Not fast. Not hurried. Just, done. I felt the ground tilt under me. That night, my apartment door was cracked open. My stomach dropped. I pushed inside. Nothing was missing. Furniture untouched. Closets closed. But the air felt violated. Then I saw it. A piece of paper on my bed. Centered like a threat. A printed still frame. A grainy security camera angle. Someone climbing through a window. Someone who looked exactly like me. My breath scraped my throat. This can't be real. Marin stood beside me, hands shaking as she held the print. This is a setup. Someone wants you to look guilty. I never broke into any house, I said. That isn't me. Marin pulled out her phone and zoomed in on the photo. The shape of the jaw. The slope of the shoulders. The haircut. She leaned closer. Her voice dropped to a whisper so soft it barely reached me. He has your face. My blood ran cold. The double was real. And he wanted me to see him. The video autoplayed the moment I unlocked my phone. Marin grabbed my wrist before I could look away. Watch it, she said. My stomach tightened. The room felt small, like the walls were leaning in. The screen showed me. My face. My voice. My body. I was smashing the glass door of Mark's office. I was shouting his name. I was laughing while I ripped files off his desk. I never did this, I said. Marin studied the screen with narrowed eyes. This is not you. Look at the shoulder roll. Look at the blink tempo. They mapped your micro-expressions. Mapped from what? From your old vlogs. From family videos. From anything public. She stepped closer. This is deepfake layering, but not the kind anyone can download. This is built on a custom model. Someone trained it on you alone. A chill moved down my spine. Why me? I think someone wants to erase who you really are. And replace you with a version they control. I felt the air leave my lungs. Mark needs to see this. Her hand brushed mine, steady and warm. Be careful. He is hiding something. I found Mark in his office, staring at the broken glass from the real attack last week. He did not turn around when I entered. Did you see the new video? I asked. His shoulders tensed. Yes. Then you know it wasn't me. He turned slowly. His eyes were red, and his voice shook. I don't know anything anymore. I stepped closer. Tell me the truth. Whatever you have been hiding. He looked at the floor. You already know the truth. No, I said. I don't. He pressed his hands to his face. 2 years ago, you accused me of something horrible. You stormed into a board meeting and said I stole money from your family. You said you had proof. You said you remembered everything. That never happened, I whispered. You were drunk that night. You blacked out. The next morning, you repeated the accusation. Over and over. His voice cracked. Everyone believed you. Sponsors pulled out. Investors walked. Your family lost everything. My heartbeat hammered against my ribs. I would never do that without proof. You thought you had proof, he said. You were convinced. Show me, I said. Show me anything. Messages. Emails. Recordings. Something. Mark hesitated. All of it disappeared the week after. Every file. Every text. Every photo. You said you deleted them yourself. I did not. My hands were shaking. Why don't I remember any of this? He looked at me with something close to pity. Maybe you are lying to yourself. Marin stepped out from behind the hallway corner. She must have followed me. Or someone edited his memories, she said. Someone could have fed him false images or altered footage. Mark flinched. Memories cannot be edited. They can be manipulated, Marin said. If someone can deepfake a person that accurately, they can fabricate a past too. My vision blurred. The room tilted. So either I destroyed my family's life or someone made me believe I did. Mark swallowed hard. There is one more thing. I took a step forward. Tell me. His mouth opened. Then glass exploded behind him. A brick slammed through the window and hit the floor at my feet. A folded note was tied to it. Marin picked it up and read aloud. Stop digging. Rain hammered the roof of the abandoned gas station when Marin pulled me out of the car. The neon sign flickered weakly, throwing red light across the cracked pavement. She held my shoulders. This is where your location data stopped that night. Tell me what you feel. I feel sick, I said. My chest tightened as I looked at the dark storefront. I don't remember being here. Then start walking. Her voice softened. Your body might remember before your mind does. I stepped under the broken awning. The smell of old oil and damp concrete hit me. A sharp pain pulsed behind my eyes. Marin moved beside me, close enough that I felt her warmth. Talk to me. I was running, I said. The memory pricked like needles. Someone was behind me. I could hear footsteps. Who? I don't know. My breath trembled. I hear a car. Headlights. Someone shouting my name. Marin reached for my hand. Her fingers slid between mine, steady and grounding. You are safe. Keep going. I closed my eyes. A face flickered in the darkness. A scream tore through my skull. I argued with someone here. I opened my eyes, dizzy. Someone I trusted. Your family, she said. I don't want to believe that. She squeezed my hand. Believing it and facing it are different things. Inside the station office, dust laid every surface. An old security monitor sat in the corner. Marin knelt beside it and brushed the cobwebs from the buttons. If the power grid here still has a heartbeat, we might get something, she said. You think this dinosaur still works? I think desperate people hide evidence in places no one checks. She clicked the power switch. The monitor buzzed. A distorted image flickered to life. My heart slammed against my ribs. Is that me? A grainy version of me sprinted across the parking lot, glancing over my shoulder with terror. Marin leaned forward. Zooming. The picture sharpened slightly. Enough to see the person chasing me. I staggered back. No, that can't be right. Marin looked at me. Evan, that is Derek. He would never chase me like that. He is running after you with purpose, she said. Not concern. My hand shook. He told me to stay away because it was for the best. He said I was not supposed to come back. Why would he say that unless he knew something? A sudden crackle from the monitor made us both jump. The video glitched, then resumed. This time, another figure stepped into frame. My breath stopped. The double. Clear. Perfect. My exact face, my exact height, my exact posture. Watching the chase like he was waiting for something. Marin froze. That is not Derek. That is not you. That is the same man from the break-in photo. I stared at the screen, unable to move, unable to blink. Why is he here? I whispered. Why was he watching? The footage cut to static. Marin grabbed my arm. Her voice was barely a breath. Evan, there is something else on this tape. Whoever was chasing you that night, it was not just Derek. I swallowed hard. Then who was it? The monitor flashed one last frame before dying. It was the double's face, full and sharp, staring straight into the camera. Marin shoved her laptop toward me the moment I stepped into her apartment. The blinds were shut. The only light came from the screen casting pale blue across her face. I found something, she said. Her voice was tight. Controlled. I sat slowly. Please tell me it is not another fake video. It is not fake. She turned the screen. It is a record. A birth record. My pulse stumbled when I saw my name. Then another. Same date. Same hospital. Same last name. A second infant. What is this? I whispered. Marin looked straight at me. Evan, you were not born alone. A cold wave swept through me. My twin died at birth. That is what my mom told me. He did not die. Marin clicked another file. He was removed from your family 2 months later. Foster system. Closed adoption. His name is Noah. I grabbed the edge of the table to stay upright. No, this is insane. My mother would never hide this. Marin hesitated. Evan. They all knew. Derek. Mark. Your mom. The room spun. I pushed away from the table. They replaced me in that photo. They erased me online. And now this. A brother I never knew existed. Marin stood and walked to me. She took my hands gently. They did not replace you. They hid him. And he is the one who is doing all this. My throat tightened. Why would he target me? I never even knew he existed. Because he believes you lived the life he should have had. She touched my cheek with her palm. Warm. Steady. He has been impersonating you. Posting as you. Building a narrative where you look unstable and dangerous. He wants to take your place before he reveals himself. I felt myself break. My own family lied to me. Marin stepped closer until her forehead brushed mine. I am here. Look at me. I did. Her eyes were soft, but sharp with anger on my behalf. You deserved the truth, she said. You deserved your real life. I let out a shaky breath. If they hid Noah, what else did they hide? Why did Derek chase me that night? Why did I forget everything? We will find out, she whispered. But this part is clear. Noah set all this in motion. He wants you gone. I pulled away and paced the room. The walls felt too close. If he grew up thinking I stole his life, then he has been angry his whole life. Marin nodded. And if he is behind the deepfakes, the break-in, the videos, then he has resources. Someone helped him. Or he learned how. I do not know him, I said. Yet he knows everything about me. A vibration cut through the silence. My phone. A new text. From an unknown number. Marin watched my expression shift. What is it? Tell me. I turned the screen toward her. A single message sat there. We need to meet. Tonight. Rain hammered the warehouse roof so hard it felt like the whole building breathed. My clothes were soaked. My hands were shaking. And he stepped out of the shadows like a mirror walking toward me. Noah. My face. My height. My eyes. But colder. Sharper. Like someone had carved the softness out of me and left the rest to harden. He stopped a few feet away. Evan. I swallowed hard. You are real. You were expecting a digital ghost. His voice had the same timbre as mine. Hearing it made my skin crawl. I figured it was time we met properly. His stare pinned me. My chest tightened. Why did you do all this? The videos. The deepfakes. The break-in. He laughed softly. You got everything. I got nothing. I grew up in a rotating door of strangers. You grew up in a house with a fireplace and family portraits. You did not even know I existed. Because they lied to me, I said. I did not choose any of that. You benefited from it. His jaw tightened. You lived my life while I watched you online. Birthdays you do not remember posting. Family vacations. My family smiling around you. But I never knew, I said. My voice cracked. If I had known, I would have wanted you there? Do not say that. His eyes flashed. You would have hated me. Just like they did. The rain roared. A rusted chain clinked somewhere in the dark. I stepped closer. Careful. Slow. Noah, someone helped you. The tech you used was advanced. You had access to my accounts, my photos, my voice. Who gave you all that? His silence hit harder than his words. He looked away. There was someone. Derek. I felt my stomach twist. He has the passwords. He had access to the files. No, Noah shook his head. Mark. My voice got smaller. No. I took another step. My heartbeat thundered in my throat. Then who? Noah's expression changed. The anger folded inward, leaving something wounded beneath it. His shoulders dropped. His voice softened in a way that scared me more than his rage. You really do not know, he whispered. Know what? He looked straight at me. The same eyes. My eyes. But full of old bruises. She called me first. She told me you were unstable. She told me you were dangerous. She said you ruined everything and that I needed to protect the family from you. My breath hitched. Who said that? He stepped close enough that our reflections blurred together in the rain mist between us. Your mother. The world went quiet. He leaned in, voice low, trembling. Mom helped me build the videos. She gave me everything I needed. She wanted you gone before you came back. My knees almost buckled. You are lying. I wish I was, Noah said. But she chose me this time. After throwing me away the first time. She said you deserved to lose everything because you almost ruined her life 2 years ago. My voice broke. But I never did anything. His gaze flickered with something like pity. That is what she is most afraid you will remember. The rain pounded harder. The air smelled like metal and decay. My pulse rang in my ears. What did she do? I whispered. Noah stared at me. That is what you need to ask her. I pushed through the front door before I lost my nerve. The house was too quiet. The air smelled like lemon cleaner and old secrets. My mother stepped out of the kitchen slowly, like she expected me. "Evan," she said. "You should have called." "I met him." My voice cracked. "Noah. My twin. The one you said died." Her face drained of color. For a moment, I saw fear. Then she smoothed it away. "You should not listen to him. He is unstable." "Stop," I said. "He told me you helped him. You gave him access to my accounts. My photos. My voice." She swallowed hard. "You do not know what you are saying." I stepped closer. "Tell me why you lied." She looked past me like she was searching for a version of me she could control. "I could not raise 2 boys. You were quiet. Easy. He cried all night. I made a choice." My stomach lurched. "You chose me." "I had to," she whispered. "We had no money. No support. And you were the one who bonded with me." "Telling everyone he died was easier than admitting you gave him away," I said. "You let him grow up believing he was unwanted." She winced like I slapped her. "I did what I had to do. And when he came back, he was angry. Dangerous. I was trying to protect you. By destroying me online," I said. "By helping him replace me. I was trying to fix what you broke 2 years ago," she snapped. I froze. "What did I break?" She looked away again. "We are not talking about that." Marin stepped into the room. She had been waiting just behind the door. Her presence grounded me instantly. She touched my arm lightly. "You need to tell him the truth." My mother's eyes flicked to Marin. "Cold. You should not be here." "I am not leaving him," Marin said. My mother sighed. "Evan, you had an episode 2 years ago. You accused Mark of something he did not do. Your story hurt all of us." "I do not remember," I whispered. "You forgot because you wanted to forget." Marin tightened her grip on my hand. "Or because someone made him forget." My mother stiffened. "You need to stop digging. You do not understand the consequences." I stepped forward. "Then explain it. Explain why Noah is using deepfakes to destroy me. Explain why you helped." Her voice dropped. "Fragile. He said he would expose everything. He said he would ruin us. I could not let that happen. So I helped him build a version of you that looked unstable. Easier to push away." My vision blurred with rage. "You erased me to save your reputation." She reached out like she wanted to touch my cheek. I stepped back. She froze mid-motion. A sudden scream of sirens cut through the walls. Marin spun toward the window. "Evan, police." "What?" I breathed. My phone buzzed. A notification popped up. A new video. Live. Me in this house. Attacking my mother. My blood turned to ice. "Noah is uploading it in real time." My mother whispered, "I did not call them." Heavy boots thundered on the porch. The door exploded open. 6 officers poured in with guns raised. "Hands up," one shouted. "Now." The pounding of boots faded behind us as Marin dragged me out the back alley. Rain-slicked streets reflected the neon from the city. My jacket clung to me. My heart thundered in my chest. "You got everything ready," I gasped. Marin nodded. "Servers, backups, proof of Noah's deepfakes, your mother's messages. Once we upload, the truth goes live." I swallowed hard. They almost had me arrested. The police believed the video. "They still do not understand it is fake," she said. "But they will when the internet sees it from us." We slipped into a small cafe and booted the laptop. My fingers trembled as I hovered over the upload button. "I can't believe this is really happening." "Believe it," she said. Her hand brushed mine. The warmth grounded me. "You are not the villain. You never were." I exhaled and clicked. The screen glowed. Notifications exploded. Views skyrocketed. Comments flooded in. People were seeing the truth. Me, the real me, standing against the lies. The phone buzzed in my pocket. A live video feed showed Noah being cuffed. His face twisted, broken. He shouted, "I just wanted to be seen." I felt a hollow ache, but no anger. I turned to Marin. "I forgive him." She looked at me with wide eyes. "For him?" "No. For me." My voice was steady. "I cannot carry this rage anymore." My mother appeared on the street, drenched, pleading. "Evan, please. Forgive me. I did what I thought was right. I love you." I looked at her, really looked. The betrayal burned, but I knew forgiveness would not come today. I shook my head. "I cannot." "Goodbye, Mom." Marin grabbed my hand gently, guiding me forward. "Come on. Let's leave it behind." Days later, we sat by the pier. The sun was dipping low, painting the sky in gold and crimson. Rain started falling lightly. We did not move. "You know," Marin said, her forehead resting against mine, "I do not want to just film your life anymore. I want to be in it." I closed my eyes. Her warmth, the soft drizzle on our faces, the quiet lapping of waves. "Then be." She smiled softly, a quiet laugh slipping through. "I am." The world felt steady again. My story was mine. The digital lies, the deepfakes, the family betrayals. All of it exposed. All of it behind me. A vibration pulled me from the moment. My phone buzzed. I picked it up. The screen showed an anonymous message. You think it's over? You were the first project. Not the last. I froze. Marin tightened her hand around mine. What is it? I looked out over the water. The sun disappeared beneath the horizon. My heart sank. Someone else, I said, voice low. Someone else is already watching. The rain fell harder. We stayed there, silent, watching the waves, knowing the fight was not over. But this time, we would face it together.